Jared Leto, Rosario Dawson, and Oliver Stone. Oliver, the last film you made, Any Given Sunday, that's 1999, right?
Yes.
And then you took a break because at the time you said you had lost your confidence. What did you mean by that? Lost your confidence in terms of being a director? Or?
No, I think I'd taken, well, I mean, it was among other things. I had a new child at that time, a new daughter, and I really had a chance to watch her grow up. And I was writing a book, I did commercials and documentaries. It was good to step away from the movie business. I'd done 12 movies in about 12 years. It was extremely demanding on my life.
But you also said you got a lot of criticism and that
a lot of criticism. It wears you down.
Yeah.
This one will wear you down too. But I'm proud of Alexander. It means something to me. It's the end of a road for some reason. He's the greatest single human figure in history. The most exciting things happened to him. 100 events, 50 battles, and you have to realize at 27 he grabbed the political leadership of the world, and he changed the world.
Yeah.
He stood for something. He was a builder, not just a conqueror. He built cities, he built civilizations.
He tried to unite all of the part of the world at that time.
And although he died young, his influence was remembered, and the Hellenic basin that existed from east to west, and it lasted for hundreds of years, peacefully and prospered. It was boom. And the Romans sort of took the idea and went with it. So he did influence history.
When we look at this film, and there is so much action and the battle scenes, and we've talked about some of the things that you all had to go through, and you're just seeing a little bit of the extraordinary battle scene. But Jared, I read that when you started out, when you were in Requiem for a Dream, that you starved yourself, that you lost 25 pounds, and you denied sex to yourself for 2 months?
That wasn't
I don't know that. Yeah, well, I did a lot.
And now here's a rumor that's finally true. Oh. Did you have to do anything like that for this?
Well, Oliver encourages you to do the best job that you can do. You know, he wants a commitment.
Well, you didn't have to starve yourself.
No, we didn't starve.
And
we did quite the opposite. We did quite the opposite. We gained some weight. We got in shape. We were playing warriors. We were playing guys that were physically just incredibly strong. And the biggest part was the education that I gave myself, and I think we all did.
And you all had, I'm not going to ask about your sex life, you'll be happy to know, but you all had...
Oh, my grandma's going to be so happy now.
So is my friends.
My grandma Ruby, she's probably watching.
But you did have to learn how to use the swords, and you had to ride horses and every other thing for this film. So you had a lot of stuff to learn,
It was
didn't
a good bit of work, yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Rosario, I heard that you actually like it when you're put on that worst dress list. What was she thinking when she wore that outfit? That you consider that a badge of honor. Is that true?
No, not necessarily a badge of honor or something. I think it's really funny what the things that people pick on. So I was on, the first time I was ever on it was for a photograph that was kind of like this. It was just a bad photograph. Sort of, okay, she looks like a crackhead, da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah, of course, if you're going to use that shot out of everything. I just think it's really funny to kind of see how things are sort of brought down to an outfit when you work so hard on something.
Exactly.
On the other hand, Angelina, plastic surgeons, I don't know when they did this poll, but plastic surgeons have said that your body parts are the most requested by patients. I don't know what they're requesting. Have you heard that?
No.
How does it make you feel? Evidently, there was a survey of plastic surgeons, and they said, whose body would you like most, and what body parts? And they said Angelina.
I don't know what to think about that. I'm sure, I mean, that's, you know, you have to think that's nice, but, you know, strange. I don't want anybody altering themselves on my behalf in any way, so.
I'd say a lot of plastic surgeons might have been answering for themselves as well. With respect to what operation they would like to perform, of course.
Were you too intimidated, since these are, you're dealing with superstars here and you're dealing with Oliver Stone? Were you intimidated at all about doing this film?
You know, not by Colin so much, because he's such a good man. You can tell right now he's one of the nicest guys on the planet, and he really is. He has such a big heart, and he's so generous. I was intimidated probably more by Oliver Stone, because being a fan of his since I was a kid. I mean, this guy has brought us some of the best movies in the history of cinema. I mean, Platoon, JFK, Natural Born Killers, Heaven and Earth, Salvador. I mean, the guy wrote Scarface. You know, he's done it all, and to work with him was really one of the honors of my lifetime, and will always be. And to work with with Colin and Angelina and Rosario are
We're
people
all
that
on the same level.
Yeah, no, not at all. They're people that I've enjoyed and really admired, and so it was exciting to work with them, and less intimidating, more exciting.
I have to just say how nice it is and exciting for Meredith and me and all of us to have all of you on with us today.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
You know, to have you all come here and play with us and have fun. You know.
Yeah, and I just have to ask you, Oliver, why do you think it took so long for this film to be made? You worked so hard to get this thing done.
It's expensive, it's hard, you have to create everything from another time.
Yeah.
It's not a story that's ever been done very